Residents of Harbour in eastern Kingston are looking for someone to champion their cause for what they say are a number of pressing concerns of the community that have been met with a lack of a clear plan of action from the agencies responsible. Joel Crosskill shares this report.
Frustration now festers at Kingston's eastern entrance as President of the Harbour Citizens Association Sandra Hall elaborated on the difficulties being faced by residents as they seek redress for a number of infrastructural issues impacting the space.
We have been reaching out to the NWA, we have had public defender trying to help us. We're not getting anywhere with it. We have reached out, written letters to the PM. We have been asking for this to be tabled in Parliament. We are not getting any response as to where it stands. Nobody's coming back to us to say, this is what is going to be done, this is the plan. There's no plan as far as we're concerned because nobody's telling us of a plan. There must be a body that we can go to and say, this is happening in the community, can you deal with it for us? We keep writing letters and nothing is being done. Where do we go?
The plea was directed towards Leader of the Opposition Mark Golding, who, having been invited by caretaker Patrick Peterkin, witnessed their plight in person during a recent tour that included the Harbour sewage treatment facility that was rebuilt in 2015.
Quite a frightening experience, I must tell you, to see such an important facility that provides the sewage treatment for a large community that's really not functioning. I don't know if it's functioning at zero or just close to zero, but it's pretty close to zero if it's not zero. And as a result, we have largely untreated sewage being fed into the sea, and that's a problem.
An issue of even greater concern to residents of Harbour Drive and Southern Cross Drive, as homeowners told Mr. Golding that a gully that was dug by the NWC in 2015 now poses a clear and present danger to their properties, with one long-term resident already forced to relocate.
A gully was cut out of the natural watercourse between the backyards of the residents on either side, going down the hill, and boulders were put there without any kind of reinforcing arrangement to keep those in place. And in Tutus, water washed away those boulders. There's no evidence of them now. But what has been happening is major erosion of the back boundary walls and indeed going into the actual substructure of the houses themselves along the course of that gully.
The inhabitants of Harbour, despite experiencing the drought conditions that have afflicted the majority of the island, now live in fear that the return of heavy rainfall to the area may result in the loss of their homes. Joel Crosskill, CVM News.